Beautiful dancing. We're going to have more of that in just a little bit. But I'm in the kitchen right now with Heidi Lee from Morrow's Kitchen. She's going to show us the proper way to saute and really the secret to cooking, especially for folks who are so intimidated to even try. And welcome to the show, Heidi.
Thanks. It's fun to be here. A little salt and pepper. If you're a beginning cook, then use a nonstick pan.
Okay.
It just really helps, and it'll give you more confidence, and then you can move up to the traditional stainless steel. Pretty warm, and if you're starting out with this, you don't have to make it so hot that you can't stand it.
Okay.
You know, have it. This is kind of a funky little oven. Let's get it up.
Oh
a little
yes,
hotter.
it's a lovely stove.
Isn't it?
Doesn't work sometimes. But you know, why are people afraid to even like saute chicken breasts?
Because I think they'll be dry. And actually, people that haven't learned to cook at their mother's knee like I did, and are now in their 20s or 30s or even 40s, are intimidated by recipes.
Right.
So if you learn how to create and not replicate, and use flavor friends, which is one of my little terms, like
flavor friends.
Yeah, flavor friends. So you think ethnic, like Italian food has basil and oregano and parsley and Parmesan cheese and peppers and onions and garlic. And so if you think, wow, okay,
those
that's
things
all right.
go together.
They all go together, and recipes are important. I have 1,000 cookbooks, and when I'm trying to do something new, then I will get a recipe, look at it, look and see what they put in it, and say, oh, that sounds nice. I think I'll add a little pancetta this time.
Ah,
and
well, but that's what you do for folks too, right? Like you will actually go and cook at their home, and kind of tell us about some of the things that you'll do.
Well, I educate and entertain with food. So,
I like that.
I do private instruction and parties. So I don't have a location. I go to your house. So it makes it very comfortable. You can bring your friends over. I'll work with the host or hostess, and we'll create a menu just for them. Suits their taste, dietary requirements, all of that.
Nice.
And then for client appreciation, I work with some stockbrokers and some real estate agents. And so they will throw the homeowner's first housewarming.
Oh, that's neat.
And they invite their friends, and I come with an assistant. We bring all of the tools, the cutting boards, the knives, everything. Come in, everybody sits around the island in the kitchen, and we crack a couple bottles of wine with old Gloria here, and have a party.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
They sit down and eat, we clean it up and go. So
Very
our stove's
nice.
a little cool, our stovetop is, but these will get nice and brown. My secret is, instead of having it on your, whatever you're sauteing, on a hot direct flame that draws all the moisture out of it,
Right.
stick it in the oven.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've seen, I think, is that how you not dry it out?
Yes.
Just brown it here and then
Brown it
cook
here.
it in the oven?
Watch out, that's real hot.
Ooh, okay. That's the secret.
And you can see that it's nice and brown, and it's cooked.
And you don't dry it out. So that's what you'll do.
But always be careful, because this is hot.
When you go to people's homes, especially, you kind of give them, okay, this is kind of some tips, some things to do here. And I like that you say create, not duplicate, because then it forces you to kind of think, how can I make this work if I don't have all these ingredients?
Absolutely.
Now, how did you get the name Morrow's Kitchen?
Actually, it's a tribute to my maternal grandmother.
Oh.
Her maiden name is Morrow. Can you turn that on?
Sure. You want it on high?
Yep. Her maiden name is Morrow,
There
and
you
it's
go.
also my daughter's middle name.
Oh, cute.
And so we started out with Chef's Nouveau, but nobody knew how to spell it.
Chef Nabu? What is that?
Yeah, no,
All
so
right,
that
so
didn't
now-
work. Okay, so our flavor friends.
Yes,
If you
flavor
would
friends.
like to just tear some basil.
Do you even teach people how to use a knife?
Absolutely.
Because
Whatever they need. Everybody's needs are different. I have a lot of people that say, can you teach us how to make fish?
Yeah, well, fish is a
everyone-
tough
yeah,
one because
fish-
people do it wrong.
They do, but one of the things I teach is technique. So if you learn a particular technique like sauteing, you can saute anything. It means fry, really. High heat, a little moisture like oil. And
Why do you think so many women and men are afraid to even start to cook? And why don't they know how?
because recipes freak them out because they don't know the terminology. What does it mean to deglaze? What's a slow simmer? So if they get some of those techniques down,
Right.
then it's not so intimidating.
And
So-
maybe that could be a lesson to you as a mom, is to kind of teach your kids, let them experiment, let them play in the kitchen.
You bet.
That kind of is an old thing that nobody seems to do anymore.
Yeah.
Is cook with their kids.
Yes.
All right, so how much
It is.
more? Now I'm chopping up basil. How
That's
much?
just going to go right on the top. This is just an example of showing flavor friends for Italian.
Flavor friends. I love that.
If you wanted to make this like fiesta chicken,
Uh-huh.
then you'd substitute the maybe the peppers with jalapenos.
I see.
And you throw in a can of corn and some cumin or a little bit of taco seasoning.
But how would I know that? I mean, because
you wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
That's why you have
I was going to say.
That's why you have to hire me.
I gotcha.
And actually, I'm actually working on a book that says just that. So it'll be kind of like an ethnic cookbook that shows the different flavors that go together for different ethnic cuisines.
I gotcha.
Okay.
So that would be helpful if you kind of know what flavors marry nicely together.
What to start with. So, but I think that, if it's so important to be in the kitchen with your family and your kids, and it's so much healthier. One of our missions is to get people away from fast food and back into the kitchen. And even if you don't cook every night, at least try something healthy. Go. That reminded me. On Saturday, I'll be doing cooking demonstrations at a Super Suppers in Desert Willow and Cave Creek, north of the 101.
Okay.
And we're going to do lots of fun things. This is really heavy.
Very fun. Okay, Heidi, so it's Morrow's Kitchen, and you'll do everything from head over to your house and give you cooking tips to parties, and you entertain as well. Tell us a couple of jokes. Have fun.
My number is 602-738-COOK.
We'll have all that on our website.
Okay.
And the recipe, too. Ooh, that smells really good. How'd I do on the cutting?
Yes, lovely.
Thank
you. Did a great job.
Thanks, Heidi.
And that's it.
Great. And look at healthier way to serve food, eat food, did it yourself, and you'll help folks too. Thank you so much. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here.
Yep.
And don't forget, if you'd like the recipe, of course, you can go to our website. And if you'd like to contact Chef Heidi, go to morrowskitchen.com or call the number you see right there on your screen. And this is your last chance to say your catchphrase.
Oh, yeah. The most fun you'll have in your kitchen with your clothes on.
Linda. That's your cue.
I'm going to light a candle.
Linda's a little flabbergasted. Linda's going to break down the good and bad of candles. And Dr. Ray